Eric Gray moves on from the running back room after a tremendous season in 2022, exceptional pass receiver out of the backfield. Uh, of course, Gavin Sawchuk and Javonte Barnes were the two highly touted guys coming in last year, and you, as well as a few others, certainly touted Barnes as being more prepared to make that jump. He was an early enrollee, and he certainly proved that was the case.
Yeah, Javonte Barnes. I think at this point with Eric Gray moving on, I don't think it's a question that Javonte Barnes is the most complete back in this Oklahoma backfield. But I think many are quite excited to see what the Thunder Lightning dynamic looks like between him and Gavin Sawchuk. And Oklahoma has developed a reputation, particularly over the last 20 years, I would say, regardless of who the head coach has been, the offensive coordinator has been. Oklahoma has always had a very strong backfield tandem. It's been a constant for this program. You can rewind all the way to the days of Adrian Peterson and Alan Patrick, right? DeMarco Murray and Chris Brown. In recent years, Samaje Perine and Joe Mixon, Kennedy Brooks and Trey Sermon. And they've even had a couple of quarterbacks rush for 1,000 yards in Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts. And so to me, Barnes and Sawchuk are the two guys that comprise the next great backfield tandem at the University of Oklahoma. And I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that you see both of those guys eclipse the 1,000-yard barrier in 23. I think with presumably more game control, Oklahoma's going to run the ball more than they did in 2022. And what you saw in 2022, especially with Eric Gray's eye-popping numbers, is that there's more than enough touches and more than enough yardage to go around for both of those guys to be sitting comfortably within the 1,000-yard spectrum in 23. And they're not going to be the only ones to get looks in the backfield. Marcus Major, a fifth-year senior, he's going to have an opportunity. Dalen Smothers is an incoming true freshman, four-star kid from the state of North Carolina that I really, really like. Speed guy. Kind of in the same vein as Sawchuk, although not quite as fast. Sawchuk's one of the fastest running backs in the country. And then you got a couple of bruisers in Tawi Walker and Emeka Megwa that could be guys that get looks in goal line scenarios. And I do think Jeff Lebby is going to put a greater emphasis on using Dylan Gabriel in the run game as well, especially with the knowledge that if he takes a shot and he has to miss a couple drives or even a game, you got Jackson Arnold waiting in the wings.
Parker Thune on the line with us, talking up the Sooners, month away from spring practice in Norman. OU Insider on 247 Sports is where you can find Parker, but also, of course, Sports Talk, 1494.7. His show is The Ref each and every day at noon Eastern, 11 Central?
1 Eastern, 12
1 Eastern, noon Central. That makes sense. We want to make sure everybody can find you right there.